Ooh. That's a funky ass beat, man. Big Black Guy Reviews. Hey, how are you? Ice cold nigga, I'm a tall drink of water. No, I'm ice QT, nigga. Bars getting hotter, look the D-I-E, nigga. Thought I told you once before. Big Black Guy Reviews the show. Raise them up and let it go. Hey, hey. Oh, shit. It's done? Okay.
Man on a mission. Such a hot-headed ass, don't listen. Trying to tell you right now if you can't take the fire. Get your ass out the kitchen. Ooh, you're scared you can't face it. Knuckles up, swing away, don't waste it. Hot and fresh out the frying pan, straight to the fire. Get your ass out the kitchen.
It's ridiculous, uber meta, meticulous. Jot the pen as I'm riffing this, struggling with the differences. If you're interested, then add this to your Pinterest feed. Try to climb the ladder, then tumble back into infamy. It could instantly bring you back from that atrophy, tracking me telepathically, backing me with my tracks to see. Down with apathy, actively act emphatically, down to be ground grammatically, long as you get it out of me. Hope my people is proud of me, climbed around, now I found me, pound for pound, I'm renowned to be bound to be sound undoubtedly. Can't write another line until I elate myself to cloud nine on that herb elevate. Yo, it's time to relate to the greatest of great. I see the finish line and I just can't wait. Running out of time, now it can't be late. As I pray to the Lord for my soul to take, you feel me?
Man on a mission. Such a hot-headed ass, don't listen. Trying to tell you right now if you can't take the fire. Get your ass out the kitchen. Ooh, you're scared you can't face it. Knuckles up, swing away, don't waste it. Hot and fresh out the frying pan, straight to the fire. Get your ass out the kitchen. Man on a mission. Such a hot-headed ass, don't listen. Trying to tell you right now if you can't take the fire. Get your ass out the kitchen. Ooh, you're scared you can't face it. Knuckles up, swing away, don't waste it. Hot and fresh out the frying pan, straight to the fire. Get your ass out the kitchen.
Big special thanks to Zio for this beat. Zio from Black Alack. What you know about that? If y'all don't fuck with Black Alack.
Get your ass out the kitchen.
Rhymer man.
Get your ass out the kitchen!
This is a public service announcement to let you know that this is just a one-off single. A full album is possibly in the works in the near future, if there is one. Rhymer man. What up?
Time's rolling in. Can't you feel the way?
Hell yeah.
Eyes glazed staring at my windows.
The truth is only intact and I'm feeling matter of fact about it.
High grade blowing on that endo.
Just need to smoke me and fumble so I can fucking relax a little.
Waste not, want not, hear that?
I see a maze in a time loop. We just seem to
Waste a lot, want a lot, give a little.
then be amazed when the world tries to fade you. Assimilate to upgrade that degrade you. Stray further away from the way that he made you.
Safe to say we waste away our place to stay, come face to face with great mistakes, replaced with faith, erased away our faith and faith.
But I don't want to hear about it.
So just shut up and dance as the world turns.
But I don't want to hear about it.
Shut up and dance, never mind by the world burns.
But I don't want to hear about it.
So just shut up and dance as the world turns.
But I don't want to hear about it.
Shut up and dance, never mind by the world burns.
World's getting hotter by the minute. Rat race that we're never winning. Waiting for the clock to stop spinning. But we're too busy trying to be offended. World's getting hotter by the minute. Rat race that we're never winning. Waiting for the clock to stop spinning. But we're too busy trying to be offended.
But I don't want to hear about it.
So just shut up and dance as the world turns.
But I don't want to hear about it.
Shut up and dance, never mind by the world burns.
Waste not one, now rest in peace. Waste not one, now rest in peace.
I want to see you spit some bars of this.
Alright.
What you got? Huh?
Ah.
You ain't got nothing for this. You ain't got nothing for this.
You don't have to be discouraging, nigga. Like, you know, just play the beat. Get that wide perspective. Panasonic panoramic when the bomb drops. Drop the Prada in a panic when the clock stops. Go ahead and keep it manic with the blood on the leaves. I'm trying to leave a fucking planet. I'm managed, damn it. Bang the hammer, bring the ham. Swam through the fire of the sorrows of the damned. We're dying in a cycle of supply and demand. Clutching at your pearls when you never caught the damn clam, man. Fuck we supposed to do? You ain't got the answer, Sway. You're too busy to be delayed. So what am I supposed to say? Fuck we supposed to do? But you ain't got the answer, Sway. You're a nigga.
Just a little black kid with my metabolism had me like a matchstick. Single mom raised, not a full bastard. Likes to take his time while the world moves faster. Hashtag watch it burn through my bubble. Had to learn the rules from my struggles. Had to break bread in some huddles. I've had to make bed by some puddles. Worn out welcomes, heard their rebuttals. I can't tell you how many times I wished I could go back in time. With this sun-buried sanctuary, I found some peace of mind. And I still for myself for comfort. And I still hear your voices pulsing through my head. Please don't waste your time. Free your mind. Waste it for me. I feel more right. Please don't speak your mind. Your voice under mine. Waste it for me. I feel more. Guess it's time a nigga woke up. Too tall to be hanging till I'm roped up. Toast to the motherfuckers who broke ya. Shut your mouth, have a smile and a coke, yuck, yuck, yuck. Call them demons on FaceTime. Held me back from stepping to the race line. Trying to learn to step up and face mine. Strumming to the tune of my own bass line. Line like shibby dibby dibby do what we gon' do. And I'm gon' do what I'm gon' do. Find out how to deal with justice next run through. We can't always count on someone we can run to. Say la vie, been through a lot just to say that. Some assaults on the track with a backpack. Why? No mistakes for an oversized black guy. I guess I just another slice of the nigga pie. That's how some cookies coming. Sometimes the bitches burn. Hey, sometimes I fall asleep. And when some lessons learned, life sure can get complicated. It's true.
All right. How about now? Sounds like one of the key things you should be doing is making sure the microphone is actually on. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into it. This is growing up. This came out between 91 and 92, called Eerie, Indiana. It only lasted for like a season, which is like 19 episodes, and it was just basically it was like it's always described as like Twilight Zone and Twin Peaks, but for kids, you know, like it was basically Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps before either of those even really kicked big or anything. So one of my personal favorites. I haven't really seen it since years. It's been years. But let's go ahead and jump right into it tonight. Oh yeah, for anybody who hasn't heard of it before, the main star, Sam, is or no, not, it's been forever since I've watched this, but the main character, the tall one, him, he is
My name is Marshall Teller.
Hocus Pocus.
Long ago, I was living in New Jersey, just
That's
across the
Mr.
river from
Hocus
New York
Pocus to
City.
you.
It was crowded, polluted, and full of crime. I loved it. But my parents wanted a better life for my sister and me. So we moved to a place so wholesome, so squeaky clean you could only find it on TV. Unfortunately, nothing seems to
He looked like he was ready to pull the blicky on that one.
But look again.
What you say, Lil?
What's wrong with this picture? The American dream come true, right?
Right.
Nobody believes me, but this is the center of weirdness for the entire planet. My home, sweet home.
Look at that population count, y'all. Like, is that even?
Still don't believe me? You will.
There we go. Yeah, I remember as a kid, first time I saw this intro, man, it was like, it just gave me Ernest Scared Stupid vibes. I was in from the moment I saw this. So I was like, all right. I mean, plus that was just a really cool little intro, just kind of showing the randomness around the time. And that Elvis looked like always cracked me up.
I've been convinced that something is
Well,
very
why you feel the
wrong
paper, boy?
with Eerie, Indiana.
Uh-huh.
I tried telling myself there was a logical explanation for everything. But logic doesn't apply here. That's my family. They're all too busy.
Directed by Joe Dante. This was a Joe Dante project. So, you know, for those of you who love Gremlins and Small Soldiers and
personally, I don't think anybody
whatever
should
else
know
he
Cindy
did in his
SYNDI
career, I
should
don't
be
know.
allowed to operate a motor vehicle. Dad works
Joe
for Things
Dante.
Incorporated, a product testing company. Dad's job is
Like
one
Joe
of the
Dante
reasons we
himself,
moved
like
here.
cast this
Because
kid. He was just like,
statistically
they were trying to look at other
speaking,
kids. He was like,
Eerie is
no,
the
no,
most
no, this
normal
kid.
place in the entire
Trust me,
world.
this kid.
Statistics lie.
Hey, Mom, what's to eat? There's plenty of leftovers.
And then I don't know. It's like I remember he did Hocus Pocus, and I really don't remember him doing much after that, if
Think we
anything.
ought to send this to the lab for carbon testing? Okay, so it's not an ad for Good Housekeeping. But your father and I work all week, so until I can get to the grocery store this afternoon, it's every teenager for himself. Don't eat those. I'll get it.
Where's Donna Reed when you need her?
Welcome, neighbors. Hi. I'm Betty Wilson from up the street. Just thought I'd stop by and welcome you folks to our little corner of the universe. Won't you?
Such a Stepford wife attitude.
Brother Marshall. These are my boys, Bertram and Ernest.
Hey, how's it going?
They're such good boys. Is the lady of the house at home? Mrs. Teller, if you're like me, a homemaker on the go, you know how overwhelming the task of everyday housework can become. Well, I would.
I don't know, that just feels like such a white privilege thing that it's just like, just walks in the house because the kid let open the door. Like
Foreverware, every homemaker's answer to every homemaking problem. From our own secret formula simulated plastic, Foreverware manufactures a full line of vacuum seal containers to meet any contingency.
she's got them hand gestures down. I do not. See it, like I'm knocking the thing off my hand.
Why don't you come to a little Foreverware party I'm throwing at my house tomorrow afternoon? Come as you are. It's just a few gals from the neighborhood getting together to trade gossip and tips about how to organize your life with this wonderful line of products.
Honey, is this leftover stuffing or something else? I can't
Ugh, just her attitude.
So it's all set then? 4:30 sharp.
Well, I was looking to meet some of the ladies on the block. Oh, heck, why not?
Wonderful. I'll just leave you with this complimentary catalog written by my late husband Walt, the inventor of Foreverware. It's full of recipes, household hints, words of wisdom.
Said either Walt died the first chance he got, or she killed him and he let it happen. Because
I always like to leave a special sample behind. There's a little thank you.
no, thank
Here's one
you.
of my super sandwich savers. It's yours to keep, no obligation, of course. And if you're hungry, the bologna sandwich inside is as fresh as the day it was made in 1974. Of course, you've always got to make sure the lids are sealed tight. Otherwise, the aging process is accelerated.
Oh, of course.
Otherwise, Foreverware is guaranteed, when used as directed, to keep anything fresh forever.
Just gotta admire just that tonal shift. Just make sure you keep it fresh. Keep the lid on tight. Otherwise, it'll spoil. So otherwise, you know, everything's good. I hope you have a nice day, bye.
Unexpectedly, one of them slipped me a note.
Got me over here like Outcast. Crazy bish. Crazy bish.
Yearbook 1964. What did it mean? Was it some kind of cry for help? That's Simon.
Yearbook
My next door
1964.
He's just a kid.
Is that
but
a
I let him
band?
hang out because his parents don't seem to want him around. He's the only friend I've made since moving here. He's also the only one who believes me about you. The librarian thought I was weird checking out all those yearbooks. Better weird than dead. What are you looking for anyway?
There we go. Hope that's better.
Got this note. Yearbook 1964? There's gotta be something in these yearbooks. Some kind of clue. I'm looking for something wrong or out of place. Something like these guys. Hey, it's Bert and Ernie. These guys must be really dumb. They've been in the 7th grade forever. I don't recognize any of these other kids, though. How could you? This yearbook is from 1964. But that's impossible. Unless the twins are 30-something. We gotta get a closer look at this Foreverware stuff. Smells like a bologna sandwich. Looks like a bologna sandwich.
It doesn't act like a bologna sandwich.
I'm sure Forever is just a figure of speech.
Not according to the financing plan.
Oh, this moment was still paying off the student loan.
Simon, your mom's yelling for you.
Hey, you boys aren't playing with my Foreverware sample, are you?
Oh, no, Mom.
It's not a toy. It's a tool.
Honey, what does that mean?
The way Mom was talking about Foreverware, I knew it was time to spring into action.
Like she just got there and she's like, I'm already all in on this.
That night,
One of those moms.
Simon and I agreed to sneak out and spy on the Foreverware lady and her twins. I had to find out what was going on before Mom went to that party.
Ready, son?
I was born for this. Unfortunately, this would require some stupid risks on our part. I knew something was wrong with her. It ain't natural. Check out the twins.
Mr. Sandman says it's bedtime time. I'm coming up now.
I'd seen some strange things since coming to Eerie, but nothing prepared me for what I saw next.
Good night, Dumpling. Sleep tight.
No wonder they don't age. Their mom vacuum seals them every night in giant size foreverwhere. Marshall, look!
That's such a ridiculous premise.
I was scared to death. But if I didn't do something quick, my whole family was gonna wind up human leftovers. Normally, I wouldn't be afraid of pancakes. But back in Jersey, breakfast was always a serve-yourself bowl of cereal. Mom had me worried.
So, how are the pancakes?
Great.
Yeah? I got the recipe out of my Foreverware catalog.
This powder's from
It was
1960,
almost time for that
whatever.
Foreverware party. Mom was on a housekeeping binge. If she went to that party in her state of mind, who knows what could happen? I decided I had to tell somebody, no matter how crazy it sounded. I'll tell Dad. Dad was a reasonable guy. He'd believe that Mom was being lured into a mind-sucking cult of housewife zombies who'd preserve themselves in giant rubber kitchenware. He'd believe me. He'd know what to do. Dad?
Kid logic is flawless.
Never mind. There was nothing I could do to stop her. So Simon and I decided to crash the Forever Drunk party. Somebody had to save Mom.
Tonight on Harriet the Spy. Why are they treating it like a bachelorette
Not if I
party?
got anything to say about it.
A Stepford bachelorette party.
Well, why doesn't everyone introduce themselves?
Beatrice Pillsbury, and I've been a Foreverware user since 1962.
I'm Emma Jean Crocker, and I've been fresh since 1966.
Winterford Swanson, and I just don't know what I would have done without Foreverware since 1968.
My name is Phyllis Stouffer. I sealed these Brussels sprouts when Jimmy Carter was president, and they're still fresh. Okay, everyone, it's time for the Foreverware song. Ladies.
Sorry.
Who does she remind me of? Like Eva Green a little bit.
Our goal has always been to seal the freshness in forever, foreverwhere.
But I could see her playing Natasha in another live-action Boris and Natasha based project.
We have the perfect seal. The muffins that you make today will still be fresh in early May. Your coffee cake, your cinnamon ring will last at least until next spring. It works on almost everything. Foreverware.
Those boys are going to go hang themselves. I feel sorry for them.
For 30 years I've been singing that song, and it still gives me goosebumps.
Marshall.
It's the body of her dead husband.
Hello, Marshall.
Mom? Oh, everybody, if you'll just take a moment and look at what Marilyn is demonstrating. It's our model L99, the pickle lifter. Show us how it works, won't you?
Well, let's see. Just take this off and... Hi, guys. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. I checked out the 64 yearbook. That's you guys, isn't it?
We need your help.
You do?
So, I
One of us, one of us.
if a silly new car means more to you than vacuum fresh food, Holden, you're just not the man I married.
Oof.
Come on, everybody. I think Winnie needs a little cheer up. I know. How about a forever wear wave? Excuse me, my casserole.
Mother's been sealing us up every night since our dad died in 1964. She wants to preserve us so we never grow up and leave her.
Boys?
Mother!
I still say she killed him. Or he wanted to die. That was his escape.
Boys! Why are you up here? You know how much I need my boys at my side.
Ernie has gas.
Yes, well, I suppose you did the right thing then. Try to get better to help me downstairs with refreshments, all right?
Yes, Mom.
Such good boys. Now, I'm going downstairs and I want you to follow me lickety-split. Understand?
I wonder how they came up with the giant Tupperware beds.
Now you see why I've got to
Did they have to specially design that for the episode, for the show?
You don't know it.
Or like, did there just so happen to be like a giant Tupperware like container, and they were like, maybe that inspired the episode or something,
And there's just
or
one
just
more
so happened to
little thing.
coincide with the
Here's your
episode.
Foreverwear contract. Remember, Foreverwear will last you a lifetime, maybe even longer.
Yes, I can see that now. Let me have dealer special.
Family size starter pack, excellent. Welcome to the
Worst
Foreverwear
ninjas
family.
ever.
Will that be cash or check?
Tell me what you need me to do. As I watched Mom sign on the dotted line,
Of course, my
I knew I
mom's
had
gonna
no
fall for
choice but
this.
to go along with the twins' plan. So later that night...
Good night, little darling.
But I want to go in with you. Sorry, Simon. No offense, but you're just a kid and this could be dangerous. Besides, I need you for an important job. All right, here's the key to the evidence locker. You know what to do if I don't come back. I go straight to the president. And if I can't get through to him, I tell your mom and dad. Check.
Atta boy, Sam.
Foreverwear tip number 714. Vacuum seal yourself for 8 uninterrupted hours a day and stay young forever. Remember, 8 hours a day keeps the wrinkles away. Remember, 8 hours a day keeps the wrinkles away. Remember, 8 hours a day keeps the wrinkles away.
Somebody had to help the twins graduate from 7th grade, and that somebody was me. All right, Marshall, get Ernie.
especially like some of the facial expressions she makes and like the contours of her face. She really gives off that sort of 1960s like
Thanks, Marshall.
Ed Wood actress vibe. Like,
Now what?
We'll take care of Mother.
so now we're gonna
My
go
mission
beat up
accomplished.
our mom.
I didn't hang around to see what happened next.
You don't want to stick around for this one, bro. You're already an accessory.
Boys, what have you done? My vacuum seal!
All they needed
Morning,
was for
Mars. How
someone
you
to
doing?
show up and act like they cared.
I don't know yet. How are
To
you?
give them the
Well, I made
courage
you
to
for
just
breakfast.
finally
Cornflakes.
beat the crap out of their mom. Like,
Milk's bad.
this really? Why?
Well, look at this. Oh, ooh. Ooh, so much for the forever and forever wear.
Oh, gross. Ugh.
Oh, well, I'm glad we found out now. You know, I don't know what got into me. I guess that Betty's just some kind of super saleswoman. Yeah, I'm going over to Betty's right after breakfast and cancel that order. Way to go, Mom. Stay the way you are.
Like he was.
Messy Mom that I was. Oh, thanks. I think. You're okay too, Dad?
Thanks,
Hey yo, what up, Chief Doomsday?
Now that everyone's
Thanks
okay,
for popping in.
somebody tell me what is going on with the mail.
Whoa,
So we are
someone's
just now
pecked out
wrapping up
Eggman's
the
eyes.
first episode of Eerie, Indiana, also known as Foreverwhere.
I couldn't
It's
help
basically
but wonder
about
what
this.
happened to
They
the
move
twins
into
without
the
their
like. This is the
forever
first
way.
episode, so they're
Did
just now
Bert and
moving
Ernie
into
turn into
Eerie,
rotten
Indiana.
blobs of poo?
And the neighborhood they move into, there's this lady, that welcoming committee or whatever, but she also is a Tupperware salesman, you know, called Foreverware. The stuff lasts forever. She's like, here's a sandwich I made from 1963, and it's as fresh as it was then. And literally it was, but and these guys were little boys
Sorry to
all throughout the
bother you,
episode,
but, we were looking for
you know,
Mrs.
they
Wilson.
finally got the
I'm sorry,
courage
but
to stand
there
up
was
to
an
their
emergency
mother.
in the family,
You know,
and she had to leave suddenly.
They literally
Can we
did
help
this
you?
gesture and they went and looked at the lid,
Maybe.
and you just hear her
You see, I
screaming,
placed
so
this
you have
order
to
for some
assume they just
kitchenware
beat the
with
crap
her,
out of their own
and,
mom.
well, I've had to change
And,
of heart. I really wanted to
Yeah,
cancel that
yeah.
order,
Like his,
but,
like the main
if she's not
character's mom was
here-
all
Well, she
for
left
it
some
and
paperwork.
everything.
Is
Like
this
she
what
was
you're
like,
looking for?
it was like a cult. Everybody was dressed like they were from the
Just what I was
60s and
looking for.
70s, including had black girl with the
Excuse me, but
afro and
are
everything.
you
It was-
related to the twin boys who live here?
Yes, twins running the family.
yeah. Like when I was young, I just so happened to catch it whenever it first
Who's
came out.
there?
Nothing, Mother. Just go back inside, Mom. We'll be up in a minute.
Such good boys. Say, will you be seeing Mrs. Wilson?
But yeah, these kids have been,
I think so.
these guys have been sleeping in
Please tell her I'm
Tupperware
sorry about
containers since they
canceling my
were
order.
We will.
kids in the
Thank you.
60s.
No, thank you.
Uh-huh.
And once
I'm
they
not
were
sure.
actually allowed to not have to sleep in a container for a night, they aged all the way up. So they went and did it to their mom too. So now she's old. And they're like, we got food. One of us. One
Now
of
that's
us.
scary. Hope Bert and Ernie got what they wanted. I'm never eating leftovers again as long as I live. Simon and I added one petrified
But
bologna
yeah, this was
sandwich
like,
to
you
our
know,
Eerie
like
Museum of Horror.
right before, like,
That's
Are You
where I've
Afraid of the
hidden all
Dark?
the evidence you'll need to find out what I already
Goosebumps
know.
and all that shit really took
The
off.
kids
Like
gotta
this
grow up
was,
fast in
like, when I was a kid, like this
You
was
might
this
not
was my
grow up at
jam.
all.
I was like, it only lasts like a season. It's like towards the end of the season, that's when like the studio started interfering, and you know, at one point they wanted it to be accessible to 2-year-olds. Really started messing with the dynamic of the show. They brought in this extra character who was just unnecessary and kind of obnoxious. Then they wound up canceling it, but then in like reruns, the show was so popular that they wound up like a couple years later, they wound up bringing it back. But you know, it was as a reboot called The Other Dimension. I tried then, and I tried when I was older. I could only get to like episode 3, maybe 4, and just no.
Eerie, Indiana. Day 45. I knew my hometown was going to be different from where I grew up in New Jersey. But this is ridiculous. Nobody believes me.
But Eerie is the center of weirdness for the entire planet. Item.
Just like how
A
they
guy
run
that
the
looks
real
suspiciously
Ghostbusters
like
in almost
Elvis
every
lives
other
on
show
my
on
paper
television.
route.
Thank you, little paper boy.
And in cinema.
Item. Bigfoot eats out of my trash. Item. A bizarre housewife cult in town has been sealing up their kids in giant rubber kitchenware so they don't age. And now, just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, I discovered that in Eerie, even man's
Hell,
best friend
studios
is
are
up to
how
no
they
good.
ended up ruining Batman. And they're like, we need
When
to
I
sell
try to
toys.
tell this to my family, they just think I'm weird.
And so they
Better
hired the
weird
guy
than
who
dead.
directed Lost Boys. And then he gets commercial. The kids can toy commercial. Oh. I should do this thing.
Marshall!
Suppose he got to.
Don't suppose you forgot
Yeah,
about
this
his
one's
appointment,
called
do you?
The
Oh,
Retainer.
Marshall, he never forgets anything. Heck, he even remembers stuff that never happened. He's around somewhere. Marshall!
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mom.
Which,
have you
yeah,
seen my
since you
tape
just now
player
popped
anywhere?
in,
It's probably
Chief
over
Doomsday,
there.
you probably know this series was actually pretty much the brainchild of Joe Dante.
You looking for me?
Like,
No,
he
we
even
were just
directed,
practicing.
not yet,
Of course
creative
we were looking for you.
consultant.
We're going to be late for your orthodontist appointment.
I don't want to go.
What do you mean you
Yeah,
don't
he even
want to
directed
go?
the first episode that we just
You're not
watched.
still afraid of getting the
I think he
retainer,
directed just
are
about
you?
all of them.
Don't make
Matter of
me
fact,
do it.
the last episode
Please,
was actually like the you know, I guess once they realized the show was going to end or whatever, but or maybe that was just something they planned to do anyway. But when they realized that, you know, the series finale was actually a meta joke of this character waking up on the set of Eerie, Indiana, and being referred to
like
by the
that
name of
man-eating
his
poodle?
real name is the
Never
actor's
mind
name.
about dogs. Sometimes in life you have to do
Joe
things that
Dante's
you're
actually
afraid of.
like filming the episode.
Going to the
It's
orthodontist is one of those
ridiculous.
things.
But you don't understand.
We'll talk about it in the
Ridiculously awesome.
Marshall? Honey, your father and I are getting a little concerned about you.
Son, you don't seem to be making a lot of new friends in Eerie. You haven't taken off your
No
giant
new friends,
sweatshirt in
no new
months, and
friends,
now
no
you're
new
making a
friends,
big
no,
deal
no,
about
no.
a simple retainer.
Something you want to talk about?
Even if I tell my parents, they won't believe me. They'll just think I'm homesick or worse yet, crazy. You see, hideous pain and the fact that I'll look goofy don't have anything to do with why I don't want a retainer. It's dogs I'm worried about. It all started with a guy named Steve Konkolowski. Steve had the biggest teeth in the 7th grade. I mean, we're talking major surfboards.
Those are some Bugs Bunnies, all right.
Just relax, Mr. Konkolowski. Open wide. Yeah.
This guy. What's his? Oh, dude, what's his guy's name? This actor.
You've been seeing me
He
for
was, I remember
5
he was in
years.
Ghost with Patrick
You
Swayze.
haven't been making very much progress.
Man,
Dr.
he popped up in
Zukanuba
so
is
much
very unhappy.
throughout the 80s and 90s especially, and I think
Since your teeth refuse to behave, I have designed for you something very special. A new, radical, experimental,
dude, you gotta get that actor props, that little kid, man. He looks genuinely terrified right
retainer.
now. like that certain type of, I'm trapped, but there's nothing I can really do.
Perfection. Now, this isn't going to hurt a
Bro, he
bit.
is so terrified.
As soon
Who
as
is
Steve
this
got
kid?
that new retainer, the strangest things started to happen to him.
Watch it, pal.
Steve shrugged it off. Couldn't be that dog he heard, no way. But Steve forgot this is Eerie, Indiana. Steve wasn't exactly a friend, but he'd always come over to my house to eat because his mom wouldn't let him scarf snacks at home. Probably just because it looked so gross. He had stuff stuck in his braces from last Thanksgiving.
Here's those library books you wanted. I got everything except the Sorcerer's Bible. It was checked out.
Just as I suspected. There's the Bermuda Triangle, right?
Uh-huh.
And look. That's an aerial photograph of Eerie.
Wow.
Here's the shocker. They're the exact same shape.
Whoa. That proves everything.
You guys are nuts. I lived here all my life, and nothing weird has ever happened to me. Ever. Eerie is the most boringest place on the planet.
Oh, yeah?
You only said it because you're
Then what
from
were
there
those
and you're used to
strange
all the
lights in
weird
sky
shit.
Tuesday night?
Yeah.
Lightning, Marshall. Jeez.
Lightning doesn't hover and land.
We got pictures.
These are so blurry, they could be anything.
Anything, including UFOs.
Enough said.
Get real, man.
Come on, pal. Drop it. Drop it. Give it to Papa.
No way, Simon. Get your own hoagie.
I don't want any of your dumb hoagie.
Shut up about it.
I didn't say anything.
You just asked for some.
No, I didn't.
You didn't? Did you?
It wasn't me.
Thank you.
That's so
Not
weird, man.
friendly,
I'm hearing
you
these voices
guys.
all day. I could have sworn somebody just asked for a bite of my hoagie.
Well, if it wasn't Simon and it wasn't me, who was it?
Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, gimme. Oh, boy, juicy meat on stale bread, my favorite. Come on, Blimpo. You don't need it.
He even called that the bread was stale.
Baby, yeah, baby. Oh, in my mouth, baby.
Somebody just said, yeah, baby, oh, baby, in my mouth, baby. I'm telling you, man, ever since I got this retainer, I've been hearing things.
Bro, you might as well drop that bread.
Steve can hear what he's
Like,
thinking.
all the
Get
best
outta
part of
here.
that sandwich is gone.
Well, if it's not the dog,
All the
then
best
who
part
is
of that
it?
sandwich is gone.
Is that possible?
I don't know. Maybe there's a way to test it. Here, give me that. Come on.
What are we doing?
We're conducting a little experiment.
What kind of an experiment?
A double-blind test.
What's a double blind test?
Come here. Put my mom's grocery bag over your head.
Smells good in here.
I don't get it.
Now go
How
back
can
outside
Steve hear
with
what a
your
dog
ugly
is thinking? I don't hear anything.
When I lived in Jersey, a friend of a friend knew a guy who could hear a radio station in his mouth. His fillings were like some kind of antenna. Maybe somehow all that metal in Steve's mouth is picking up some kind of dog signals.
You guys are crazy.
All right, tell me when you hear any voices, anything at all.
Nothing yet. Just you geeks. I'm getting something. Heads. Heads. Tails.
Is it a trick?
Keep
How
concentrating.
would the dog know about the game
Picking
of heads
something
and
up
tails?
about a lucky dog?
Wow! That's right! Good boy!
I don't believe it.
You better believe it. Do you realize we made contact with the animal kingdom? This is gonna make us rich and famous. We could get the Nobel Peace Prize. We could end up on Unsolved Mysteries. We gotta figure out how these work. Yeah, you good guy, yeah. Come here. Hey, guys. I think he likes me.
That's what you think, you bite-sized punk.
What's the matter?
Yeah, you're such a friendly guy.
Looks like lunch. Smells like lunch.
Are you picking something up?
I think the dog said something about eating Simon.
No! Get off me!
Hey, a guy's gotta eat.
Don't show any fear.
Come on, boys. Just a snack.
You there! Have you forgotten your duty? Stop wasting time with these overgrown fleas. There is work to be done. Au revoir.
Not the head poodle in charge.
What'd he say?
Said we're dead meat.
I knew nobody would believe us about Steve being able to hear what dogs are thinking.
Like, you
What
try
we
to tell
needed was
anybody this
proof.
story, like, you
Physical
lose me
evidence.
at,
No,
oh
you
yeah,
don't.
heads
Come
or
on, Steve, don't be
tails.
such a
The
wuss. We're
dog
just
could
gonna
tell
use your
heads or
front antenna.
tails and read a magazine cover.
I clip this in on your retainer, and this end to the antenna of my sister.
Like,
for
I thought they
Cora.
might hold up like a piece
we're
of
lucky,
chicken
I
and a
might
piece
be
of
able to
steak,
tune
you
into
know,
what
that
you're
felt
hearing.
more plausible.
Can you record it? I'm gonna try.
You might as
This will
well
never
play
work.
Connect 4 with
You
this.
believe in radio waves, don't you? You believe in TV. So maybe dogs are just on a different frequency.
If it's the dogs I hear, then how come they're speaking English?
I don't know. Maybe they're not speaking English. Maybe we're speaking dog. How should I know?
Whoa.
Hey, tingles.
It's blunt.
It is?
Yeah.
Maybe
Let's go find
dogs
us
aren't
some dogs.
speaking English. Maybe we're just speaking dog.
You guys, my arms are getting tired.
Keep them up. We'll get better reception. How you coming with that foil, Simon? Almost done. Hold it.
You guys, this is really lame. It's so lame that there's not even a lame word for it. It's beyond lame. It's...
Dogs at 12 o'clock. You picking anything up yet?
No, just buzzing.
Turn them around like I showed you, Simon.
No, more buzzing. Whoa, whoa, definitely it. I'm definitely picking up something. Are you getting this?
Oh, wow. It's incredible.
Bum 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 bum. Tell me what you done.
Hang on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every day, every day, every day, every day.
I hear it. Definitely picking up something else.
See you
Simon,
at
quick.
the
Turn around. See if we can
crossroads.
get better reception. Whoa. Hey, hold it. Listen that direction. The dog pound. Of course. Chanting for freedom. Come on. To the pound.
Freedom. Also, I just realized I might need to
That's the signal.
add this in here somewhere. Otherwise,
Weird. If we can slip in, can't the dogs get out?
yes,
Simon, this is the Eerie
that
Pound.
was not me.
Dogs check in, but they don't check out.
That's not even that explicit.
Just some old guy sweeping up.
Must be old man Dithers, dog catcher.
Yeah, it's not confusing the issue at all.
I'm not hearing him.
Me neither. All I'm getting is whispers, but I can't make it out.
All I'm kidding
I
is
think my
whispers.
batteries are low. Don't you think that's weird? I mean, it's a
Like,
dog
you have to
pound.
try to
There ought
salivate
to be
more
barking.
to mimic that
Something.
properly.
Yeah. We get out of here. I'm hungry.
Everything seems okay.
I told you
Let's go.
we're gonna finish this movie and then you can go. Or whatever the internet keeps going on about.
Shut up, you mangy phoebus! You know the rules. No barking. Unless, of course, you'd like to go for a walk. To the chamber.
I didn't see
I'm
Steve
gonna
again
bark.
until
I'm
later
gonna
that
bark
night.
while I chew on you.
Bless my soul, that's my purse. Oh, my, you're a very smart dog. I don't know what I'd have done the rest of the month if you hadn't found that.
Oh, Lassie.
What is it?
Steve.
Marshall, help! I heard them. They're everywhere. It's horrible.
Who? What? Get a grip, man.
The dogs! Everywhere I go. The horror! You're the only one who can help. The only one who knows what's going on.
Steve, you're not making any sense.
Something's going down. Something big. Something that the dog found. I think the dogs are planning something horrible.
What are we gonna do?
We gotta get to the pound and get this on tape.
All right! Night patrol.
More like Paw Patrol.
Don't you think we should call the police or something?
Tell them what? You've been talking to dogs all day? We're on our own. It's up to us to find out what's going on.
It's our duty.
Wait, let me check your wires.
I wanna go home.
How am I supposed to hear anything with you
Is that
whining?
being held open by a
Door's
chicken
propped
bone?
open with something. It's a bone. Ew!
Cow bone.
Dog spit all over it.
A leg bone?
You don't suppose it's Mr. Dithers?
Who? What? But you gotta love how quick these kids just come to these conclusions. These almost always correct conclusions. Like, we don't have time to apply a scientific method here. It's Mr. Dithers. Let's just keep it moving. This ain't a movie. We got plot to get to.
I think that's where they put the dogs to sleep.
That's it, I'm gone.
Got the lights.
Humans. What do they want? Dibs on the fat guy. Bite him.
Do you hear that?
By who?
Bite the hand.
What hand?
Did
Bite the hand that
Sure did.
feeds us.
And I don't like the sound of it.
Bite the hand that feeds us.
Bite
Bite the hand that feeds us.
Bite
Bite the hand that feeds us. Bite the hand that feeds us. Bite the hand that feeds us.
What do they say?
You don't want to know.
I do not remember this.
We better get out of here.
Where do you think you're going?
Google gobble, Google gobble.
Don't even think about it.
Thanks, Doom.
Me to get metal mouth.
What do you want? What do we want? What do we want? Brothers and sisters, tell these puny bipeds what we want.
No more leashes.
Let them sleep outside. See how they like it.
Down with kibble.
Ban obedience school.
No more stupid pet trips.
No more deworming.
And no more neutering.
Wow, that was Superman's dog.
We are tired of being treated like dogs. The time for the revolution is nearly here. As soon as we solve the mystery of the doorknob, Eerie is ours. As for you three, if you do exactly as you are told, we may let you go.
Anything. You name it.
Open the cages!
We have to.
We have to what?
Open that cage, Simon. You open these cages and I got this.
Fine. As the doggy revolution commences, you three shall be spared, for you aided in our conquest.
Freckles is mine.
Today, Erie, tomorrow, Indianapolis.
Now
That's
what
what the
do
kid
they
with the
want?
retainers hearing. The other kid is hearing ruff, 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 ruff,
We won't see method from his mouth.
They want my retainer. Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to them. My mom will kill me if I lose my retainer.
Forget your mom. We're about to get eaten here. Get in the stupid retainer.
Stuck now, what do I do?
Melt till melt, melt till melt, melt till melt, melt till melt. Dinner, 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 dinner.
Hang on, Steve. Don't panic.
No, I'm more scared of my mom. That's right, you better do.
That was the last we saw of Steve.
Run, run, run. As fast as you can.
There.
You can't catch me.
That wasn't so bad, now,
I'm
was
chock
it?
full of gingerbread men. Oh, she made so many.
Well, he lived to tell the tale.
Let Mom see your teeth. Oh, you'd hardly know.
Mrs. Marshall, your mother and I know it's tough being a new kid in a strange town. We also know you're a great kid. If you give it some time, you're going to find growing up in Eerie isn't so scary.
I couldn't hide forever. Eventually, I had to go back out into Eerie. But I had no idea who or what was waiting for me. I just hope it walks on two legs.
Just checking.
Hey, Marsh. Hey, did you get your retainer? Well, can I see it?
Just don't call me Metal Mouth.
It's cute. Hey, who's your friend? Hey, boy. How are you? Oh, what a good boy you are. What's your name? Luffy, huh? That's a good name. It's a good name. Yeah. See you, Metal Mouth.
Maybe it was all a dream. Maybe Fluffy really was man's best friend after all. Then again, maybe not. Listen, Fluffy, or whatever your name is. I gotta finish my paper out. I gotta. Look, see?
Cool.
It's just a regular one. I can't hear a thing. Honest. Suddenly, there it was. Steve's wrecked retainer. Boy, was his mom gonna be mad. I bet Steve doesn't think Eerie is boring anymore.
That's right, you better not understand me right now.
Do you think we'll ever see Steve again?
Break my paw off in your ass.
Maybe we will, Simon. Maybe we will. So we added Steve's retainer to our Eerie Museum of Weird. Someday, the world will be ready for the truth. But until that day, Simon and I are on our own.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I'm way off. Alright, coming up next, we got episode 3.
When Dad created Mr. Wilson, the friendly automated teller machine,
the
he had
ATM
no
with a
idea
heart
what was
of
going
gold.
to happen to Eerie.
Welcome, friend. I'm Mr. Wilson. Please enter user identification number.
Everybody's heard of the
I'm like,
savings
no
and
doubt in
loans
my
game.
mind that like
Well,
just the
what
concept
happened to
of
my
the
best
floating
friend
head
Simon
design was inspired by Max Headroom. You remember Max Headroom, right, Doom? So Max Headroom, as played by Zelensky's neighbor.
Savings Salon's been getting a lot of bad press lately.
Is the asshole
Well,
neighbor from
times are
Honey, I
changing.
Shrunk the Kids.
Thanks to Mr. Wilson, doing business at First Erie Savings will be your pleasure. And now I'd like to introduce you to the man who made this all possible. Inventor, sports enthusiast, family man, Edgar Teller.
So in the first episode, the two twins
you,
from the
and welcome,
60s were named
You now have a friend in
Bertram
the
and
banking
Ernest,
business.
as in Bert and Ernie, right?
Unlike other automated
And
banking
apparently
systems, you will
this
grow to
character's
like
name is Mr.
and
Wilson.
even look forward to visiting
And
Mr. Wilson.
he even kind of looks
Dad
like
said
like
Mr.
the
Wilson
head
would
design
change
even
the
looks like
banking
Dennis the
industry.
Menace's
And
dad.
Things
So I'm
Incorporated,
wondering if
that's the
like
company
it's
he
supposed to
works
be a
for, was
low
going
key
to test
Dennis
it
the
right
Menace
here in
reference.
Eerie.
Please select a transaction, Mr. Teller.
Because I don't remember who directed the Dennis the Menace film, but now that I think about it, it did kind of
Not
have
only
a
is
very
he
Joe
fast and
Dante
accurate
kind
like
of feel
other
to it.
ATMs, but Mr. Wilson is also warm, dependable, and trustworthy. Plus, he's there for you when you need him 24 hours a day.
What was the name of the
After
actor
all,
that played Max
Ain't it
Headroom?
good to know?
Can't remember.
You
I just
got a
know like
friend.
I always enjoyed that actor anytime he popped up in something.
Thank you all for coming.
Around here, good friends are hard to find, especially for a kid like Simon. Too bad he didn't have a bank account.
Encore, Dad. That was great.
I was hoping there would have been a bigger crowd. How was I?
Oh, you're a natural, dear.
Welcome, friends. Please enter user identification number.
SIMO9.
Some friend.
Nice. Hey. You know, I programmed Mr. Wilson to be not unlike myself, so his success is not only a boost to the company, but a nice compliment to my ego.
This came out of the Mr. Wilson. It's a real 20.
You must be mistaken, Simon. Maybe somebody dropped it. Oh. Keep it, kid. And scram.
Everybody knows money can't buy you happiness. But Simon was about to find out money can buy you big, big trouble.
Nat Frewer, thank you. Thank you. In the heat of the night.
It didn't take long for Mr. Wilson to find out what I already knew. In Eerie, people wanted
Although
to
that
be left
harmonica
alone.
could have been like
Who knows what
it
weird
could have
stuff they were up to.
counted as like a score excerpt from Blazing Saddles.
Luckily for Mr. Wilson, Simon was more than willing to make a new friend.
Yo, Wilson, how's it going?
Have a nice day.
In New Jersey, we had the usual convenience stores. We had a Stop and Snack, the Pick and Go, even a Save and Haul. But here in Eerie, we've got the Worldo Stuff, the place that invented one-stop shopping. The Worldo Stuff is run by a weird guy named Radford. Every time I saw him, he was in a different disguise. I can't prove
Also,
it,
I want to do.
but I think he's in the Witness Protection Program.
The Sky Monster.
Yeah, and like the advertisement says, boys, not just a tennis shoe.
It's a way of life.
Boom.
Hey, Marshall. Mr. Wilson told you to have a nice day.
But now the payment, Nicholas.
Started a Discord.
Charge you, Radford.
Nothing's in it yet,
The
but I
name
started
is
one.
Golf. Golf
Do it in the comment box. You want to click it? There you
This
go.
should really increase your hang time.
Oh, yeah, man, I'll be getting up.
What's hang time?
Oh, torque, dude. Oh, man.
How high you're getting up.
Torque, dude.
So, tomorrow's my birthday. My dad said he was gonna think about getting me a pair of Sky Monsters too.
Cool. Well, I'm starving, man, so let's get out of here.
Oh, me too, man. My big guts are eating my little guts.
Anybody want something to eat?
All right,
Big
yeah, my
guts are
man.
eating my
You can
little
buy me a
guts.
jumbo box of chocolate milk balls. Milk balls. The balls that go move. I'll get some for you.
The
Marshall,
balls
my parents went to
that
Chicago
go
for a couple
moo.
of months and left my brother Ace in charge. You gotta come over.
Plus, you guys should see Ace's new
Never in the
girlfriend.
history of cinema
She's not a girl. She's
has more
a
poetic
woman.
words
There comes a
ever
time
been
when you should
uttered
hang out with guys your own age. Fortunately,
in the human
Eddie and
language
Nick are about the best Eerie has to offer.
than the
Hey,
balls
thanks for the eats, kid. See you
that
over there,
go
Marshall.
moo.
Thanks, Squirt. Look good.
On the other hand, Simon is definitely
The
the
kind of
coolest
line
9-year-old I ever met. For Nick and
greats
Eddie,
such as
Simon's
myself
coolness lasted about as long as it takes
Balls
to polish off the back of milk
that go
balls.
Thanks
moo.
for the chip, Simon.
Thank you. Now
You got
give
any
me
of the
my
20 left?
Oscar
No. King for a
and the
day.
kitten
I didn't know it was your birthday.
with the lizard on top.
It's
I
not.
want to pet them both at the same
I
time.
was just trying to bug that guy Eddie. I don't think he likes me.
He's okay. He just doesn't know yet.
So, let's do something.
I think I'm gonna catch up to those guys.
Oh. Okay. Well, let me know if Ace's girlfriend is a girl or a lady.
Okay.
I guess I'll go home then.
I felt bad. I just dusted off my best buddy. But a man's gotta do what a man's gotta
Like
do.
a dick.
Someday Simon would understand that.
Meanwhile, as his family decided to start sucking,
Take one down, pass it around. 83 bottles of beer on the wall. Take one down, pass it around. 83 bottles of beer. Wish I had hang time.
there we go.
Beer on the wall. 62 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 61 bottles of beer on the wall. 61 bottles of beer on the wall. 61 bottles of beer.
I don't think I have ever sung
Hello,
a full
friend.
version of that
Please enter
song
user identification
in my
number.
life.
S-I.
Like, you start at 100 and then you laugh it off by like 87.
Nice
and
to
move on
see,
to
nice
it.
to see you again. How are you?
A, fine. B, pretty good. C, I've been better.
Well, keep your chin up. Tomorrow's another day. Please select your banking transaction.
Huh?
Transaction.
Help.
It sounds like they have a retainer now.
Wait!
Huh?
Mr. Wilson! Oh, no.
Remember, Simon, I'm here for you. Have a nice day, friend.
The very next day,
So
something
deep.
strange happened. Simon got the first new pair of sneakers of his life, and he paid cash.
You're definitely getting air, Simon.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hey, those are Sky Monsters Part 2 with bubble saws.
More than just a shoe.
A skywalking machine.
Yeah, corporate advertisements.
My hang time wasn't what it should have.
Well, boys, any other requests?
Mr. Radford, Steve. What's the biggest size ice cream you have? But the best birthday present of all was he said, Simon, you're such a good kid and all. You know how it is. I'm going to raise your allowance.
Just keep paying for stuff.
Have a nice day.
Whatever.
Your dad said have a nice day? Yep, that's my dad.
So how much is he giving you? Good amount.
I don't
And
like
I
to
don't
talk.
care. I
You know,
don't
numbers.
care. I don't care.
You
No
boys got
way
enough to eat?
any of them finish that whole thing.
You probably think this will spoil my dinner.
Like that's every kid's dream, but
every
just
bite.
no way.
Simon, I'm making your favorite, Swedish chicken. Would you like to come for dinner?
Swedish what?
What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, you got any more of that lounge, dude?
We're gonna hang around here.
Whoa. All right. Let's go inside, man.
I couldn't believe Simon had passed up Swedish chicken to hang out with Nick and Eddie. Something was wrong.
write a check you didn't tell me about?
Negative.
Only 4 more Brussels sprouts. Eat.
I had to find out what was going on with Simon. But first I had to escape from those Brussels sprouts.
It's funny, only
I've
one
actually
customer
grown to
seems to
love
be using
Brussels
Mr.
sprouts.
Wilson.
I don't know, maybe that's
You know,
just
maybe
me.
if I came up with one of those catchy slogans for Mr. Wilson, he would do even more business.
Overdrawn $240. Where does the money go?
Out the window. Duh. Have you not been paying attention, Mom?
Mom, can I be excused? I finished all my Brussels sprouts.
Sure.
As soon as you eat the ones in your pocket. I'm
Wilson,
not
he's
stupid.
better
Your
than
father was
Brussels
right
sprouts.
there. I saw the reflection in his glasses.
Good luck, Julia and Kiefer. What kind of birthday cake is that?
I just got the biggest cake they had. It was on special.
I'm sorry I ditched you the other day. Casey's girlfriend wasn't a girl or a lady. She was lame. Sounds like your mom and dad are having a party.
My mom's not home.
Oh. So, anything new going on with you? Anything exciting and cool? Anything
Wow. Yeah, as a kid, that
I've been
flew
seeing Mr.
right over
Wilson.
my head.
That's how you're getting the shoes in the
Sounds like your mom and dad's
How can
name of the
Mr. Wilson
party.
do that? You don't have an access code. You don't even have a bank account.
I don't need one. He likes me.
He can't like you. He's a machine.
No, he's not. He's my friend. Whoa, hey!
It was true. While I had been spending more time with guys my own age, Simon.
You gotta
and
love
Mr.
how
Wilson
devious they
were
try to make it
pals.
sound too. Like they're hitting that sinister,
Extremely
ominous
pals.
music.
Bottle of beer on
Just
the
wailing
wall.
on the
One
organ.
bottle of beer. Take one down, pass it around. No bottles of beer on the wall.
Meanwhile, it's looking like a Hot Boys concert.
I'd like to get to know you.
Cash money,
Please select
money,
another
yeah.
transaction.
How'd you become such good friends?
I could have been anything. A radar gun, a garage door opener, but I wanted to work with people.
Isn't he the greatest?
Simon, please, may I suggest a withdrawal? A boy your age does have expenses, you know.
Simon, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but we can get in a heap of trouble. All this money's got to come from somewhere.
Mr. Wilson told me he gets the money from a big Slurpee fund, like all those government guys.
You mean the slush fund?
He said just think of it as my allowance.
Simon, please go out and have some fun. And here's some for your friend, too.
You gotta admit, Mr. Wilson was an easy guy to like. I'd never held $100 before.
Much less $500.
Unfortunately, that's all I could do. Hold it. Somehow spending all that money just didn't feel right. But that didn't stop Simon.
This fool. This fool right here.
To Simon,
He's so cool.
money was
He
the
can
answer to
jump
all
in
his problems.
slow-mo.
Suddenly he was cooler, funnier, older.
Yeah.
Not that he spent much on himself. As far as I could tell, all he bought was some clothes and that pair of sky monsters. But he sure loved buying stuff for Eddie and Nick and the others. Young kids, old kids. All they had in common is they wanted to be his friend and spend his money.
Keep it. It's grand. Hey, Marshall, check out my hang time.
He was flying. But like they say, what goes up must come down.
Use hammering when you want to say, thank God I don't have a headache anymore. Now, here's tonight's news. The fire department had its hands full with a 2-engine blaze today. Problem is, we only have one engine.
Hello? Hi. Hi.
It's just phenomenal. Mr. Wilson did upwards of $40,000 in business over the weekend. Funny, it's all withdrawals, though. Well, somebody out there must like him.
Well, once the people get to know them, how could they help but fall in love with them?
So, Mr. Wilson is, you know, okay?
Perfecto Garcia.
Yeah, I'll get it. Okay.
Perfecto Garcia.
It's Mr. Chisel.
Huh?
Whatever
Yes.
that means.
Big trouble.
I'll be there in 2 minutes, Mr. Chisel.
I guess
He
the
must
rule
live
is,
really close.
if something's too good to be
Or
true,
his boss has no
then it's
concept of
probably
time.
too good to be true.
His advantage.
Rampant bankruptcy all adds up to one thing. Folks, we're broke, busted, flat out of cash, penniless, in the red, destitute, overdrawn. The well is dry.
I decided to follow Dad. It was time to find out for myself exactly what was going down.
Over 1 million simoleons.
But just in case it wasn't clear what he was trying to say, I brought this thesaurus list.
Let me just say I'll cooperate any way I possibly
We are royally
Thank you, Mr. Chisel. We'll probably lock you up for a few nights on general principle.
I understand. Here you go. See you, Eddie. I'm leaving Erie's banking needs in Mr. Wilson's hands. Stay tough.
Mr. Teller, we'll be embarking on a very thorough investigation over the next few days.
Whoever's masterminding this is a genius.
Excuse me?
Don't leave town, Mr. Teller.
There's trouble and there's trouble. Eating ice cream before dinner is one thing, but never had I been in the kind of trouble where they'd throw my dad in jail.
See you, boss. Have a nice day.
Don't mind me.
I had no idea just how
I'm
friendly
gonna look
Mr.
over
Wilson
here.
could get with other people's money. The entire town of Eerie was overdrawn. Even the world of stuff was out of stuff. Everybody was broke. Everybody but Simon.
James, take
Even the
these big
world of
shots.
stuff was out of stuff.
Hey, Simon, we gotta talk.
You guys go ahead. Bye-bye. What? What is it?
We gotta give the money back.
What are you talking about? You heard Mr. Wilson. It's all from a slush fund.
Slush fund, Simon. And it's not from a slush fund. It's from other people's accounts. If you're rich, it's because somebody else is poor. It won't
Yeah,
be long before somebody
that's
figures out
the
where the money went.
slush.
The money is just Mr.
Cat,
Wilson's
cat,
way
cat,
of being
cat,
a
cat.
friend.
I know he's your friend, Simon. But if that money isn't back by morning, they're gonna pull the plug on Mr. Wilson. They're gonna arrest my dad. Come on. What's the matter?
I don't know. I don't want to go back to being regular old Simon.
Hey,
I like regular old
Doomsday in the
Simon.
courthouse.
I mean, look at you. The way you act. These clothes. We used to hate guys like this.
But I got all these new friends now.
No, you don't. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
What's this guy's name?
Oh, gee, what are you kidding? It's my whole pal money bag, see?
No, really. What's his real name?
Hey, I don't know.
I forgot too, man.
This slipped my mind.
I'm Simon.
Simon,
Oh,
yeah, that's
cool,
right.
man.
I knew
Take
that.
it easy, Simon.
I
Later,
knew.
Mark.
See you later, Simon.
Oh yeah, Simon. Yeah.
We had no choice but to stuff and lick a deposit envelope for every
I feel like you
man,
should give
woman,
us
and
like
child
50
in
bucks
Erie.
each for that,
Simon would never be the same.
that mental trauma we
Neither
just
will
went
my
through.
tongue.
Trying to remember your name. You know, how dare you put us through that?
Simon, where have you been? You know how lonely I get.
We brought you something, Mr. Wilson.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Well, I've got something for you.
You
Select
put
the
that hand
transaction
away, sir.
fee. Deposit. You made a mistake. Try again.
No mistake, Mr. Wilson. We're giving back all the money. I'm sorry.
Wait, Simon, you can't do this to me. Simon! Simon!
We're hurting his feelings. He doesn't have feelings.
Oh, yes, I do. I thought we were friends.
You don't have to give me money to be your friend.
Oh man.
Wait!
They really.
Simon! Why are you hurting me like this? Simon. Talk to me, Simon. 100 bottles of beer on the wall. 100 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of
It started to make sense. The more money we put back into Mr. Wilson, the more he acted like a teller machine, until almost nothing was left of Simon's friend.
Pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. 5 bottles of beer.
I hate doing this. It probably went back to the very first day. No one but Simon would treat a teller machine like a real person. I guess you gotta find friends wherever you can.
I'm not a machine.
Goodbye, Mr. Wilson.
And then a roundhouse to the face. Take that, Mr. Wilson. Yeah! Yeah!
Mr. Wilson was never the same after we returned all the money. Dad called it a short. I call it a nervous breakdown.
What? Said I can't tempt you with money? Insert down bad man clip here. Sir! Sir! Said, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go to my room and hope that this thing comes in handy.
Even though Mr. Chisel was cleared on all counts of bank fraud, the judge sentenced him to 1,000 hours of community service. Just in case. The least I could do was make sure
Just
Simon got
in
to have
case.
a real birthday party, with his name on the cake and everything. Dad seems a lot happier now. He says Mr. Wilson was ahead of his time. And even though Mr. Wilson didn't change the way Eerie did banking, he did change the way Simon and I thought about stuff.
You know what's weird?
Besides Eerie?
They always tell you can't buy friends. But I think you can. You know, guys like Nick and Eddie. But it's like buying expensive tennis shoes. They cost way too much. And they don't last very long.
Can I use that?
Message? Gay. We're coming up on number 4. Getting it out the way now while it's on my mind.
Eerie, Indiana, day 94. You wouldn't believe how easy it is to lose stuff here. I mean, stuff that was there a minute ago will just vanish the moment you turn your back. Gone, disappeared, lost forever. I figure Eerie's caught in some electromagnetic vortex that messes up the tracking system we humans use to find stuff. Funny, but it seems to be hitting Dad the hardest.
What's with the glasses, Dad?
Oh, morning, Marshall.
These little screws keep falling out. The ones in his glasses, too. Dad's just been a little absent-minded lately.
4 sets of car keys, 9 pens, and 2 address books. That's just this week. Bye, guys.
Bye, sweetheart. Have a good day.
I'm just having a run of bad luck, that's all. Big presentation today.
What is it, dear?
I'm giving a report on this new petroleum-based banana flavoring. Amazing stuff. One drop in the Erie water supply, we'd all have hot and cold running smoothies. Where's my briefcase?
Right on the...
Oh yeah. This episode is called The Losers.
Briefcase.
Don't worry.
I'm pretty sure they named this episode after that movie with Idris Elba.
We'll find the lucky briefcase.
Yeah, I could care less about the briefcase. The petroleum-based banana extract was in there.
Mom and Dad were starting to lose it before my very eyes. I'd never seen them like this before. Somehow, they'd lost something besides the briefcase. But I couldn't tell just what it was.
What?
That briefcase was an anniversary present, or have you forgotten?
Well, of course, I haven't forgotten.
Well, it couldn't have meant that much to you if you lost it so easily.
Oh, like I lost it on purpose, huh?
Yes, yes, because this is
Why didn't I
constructive.
just hack it into a million
Instead of
pieces
helping
and
you
scatter it
find
to
the
wind
thing
if I was
that's
so eager to
missing,
get rid
let's
of it?
stop
I
and
was
have an
worried about
argument
Mom and
about the
Dad.
thing that's missing,
They
even
were
though it's
what
also
I call
important to your
eerie
job.
denial.
If
That
I
thing
don't
that
find
helps keep
that
this roof over our
petroleum-based
heads.
banana
and-
extract before the
Oof.
presentation, I'm going to lose more than just my temper. I'm
Priorities.
going to lose my job.
Please. It was up to me to find that briefcase. If I didn't, we might lose everything.
These are like the most Canadian ass names. Have you ever met anybody in your life with these last names? Condra. Okay, those are kind of normal. More common.
Yeah, so now Dad's all freaked out that he's got this old people's disease that makes
There,
him
hey, Dick Miller's gonna be in this one.
pushing 35, you know. Scary. Are folks talking to each other yet? Only short sentences. Simon, we gotta find Dad's briefcase.
Directed by Joe Dante.
He had this
Yeah, I think
banana
he
goo in
directed
it.
like
He
every
could lose his job
episode.
if we don't find it. Great plan.
Cool. What is it?
I don't know. That's what we need. Great plan. Last piece. Hand me the claw.
What's it look like?
What do you think it looks like? It's a claw. Has an airplane in it. Go on.
The problem with losing stuff is it always happens when you're not watching. Of course, if you were watching, I guess the stuff wouldn't get lost, would it?
Simon, you're a genius.
I am?
All the stuff that was getting lost had to go somewhere. Like my mom said, it doesn't have legs. Simon and I set out to lose something on purpose so we could follow it and see what happens.
Give it a little slack. A big bite could snap the line.
Good thinking.
Hey!
The bait had been taken. I was sure that dollar bill was being drawn towards some evil source. I was half right. I found myself staring straight into the muzzle of Eerie's notorious biker gang. The unkind ones.
Hey, kid.
Let me do the talking. Yes, sir. Your Harley ship, sir.
Your Harley ship, sir.
Shut up.
This your dollar.
I found this laying in the street. Do you know whose it is?
Actually, yes. It's mine.
Oh, it's yours. Did you hear that, men? He says it's his. You ought to be more careful. You might have lost this. Let's get on the front street! Saw a sign there for a lost puppy.
Bro, I kid you not. So, earlier this weekend, I was heading into
Racked our
Austin.
brains. What was the one thing we
About
could
a good 3-hour
absolutely
drive or so,
positively
and,
count on to get lost?
Along 35, man. Like at one point, the state
Luggage.
troopers just riding down, riding in the passing lane,
Bishop, you read me?
and like
Over.
cars kind of started lining up behind them because like nobody wanted to pass
Test
them.
escape system.
And then eventually, like a biker gang shows up, and I'm not gonna say what their name was, but based on their name, I'm surprised they pulled this move. But it's like they start pulling up, and like gradually cars started getting out the way or whatever, until eventually it was just the biker gang right behind the state trooper. But it was like
Where are you?
none of them
Bishop, over!
even tried to pass the state trooper. Like they all just kept riding right behind him. Like you could say intimidation tag because I'm like at first that's what I thought, but then I was just like, no, at this point I feel like they just don't want to pass the state trooper.
Marshall!
With like one of those badass names and stuff on the like I'm just like, times are changing, I guess.
Hey! What's the matter?
Dick Miller.
Hey, what did you do with my buddy?
What bike?
What are you talking about? I ain't seen you, buddy.
Oh, yeah? I just saw you pushing his trunk into the salad.
You're dreaming. You don't believe me? Take a look around for yourself.
Marsh. My walkie-talkie! Hey, mister!
Without warning, I was on a bumpy slide to the center of the earth. I was ready for anything, except what actually happened.
Don't ever do that again, young man.
Oh yeah, then this guy, like, yeah, he popped up in so many different things over the decades.
You're in the Bureau of Lost.
Did I need to get lost so that Dad's briefcase could be found in the Bureau of Lost? What I did know was that if I didn't find out soon, I was gonna lose something really tough to replace, like my mind. I had no idea what hole I'd fallen through to land here in the Bureau of Lost. But this made Alice in Wonderland look like a day at the beach.
There's no time for a lot of foolish questions, young man. I've got the head office on hold. Sorry about that, sir. I had to take care of a code 4. Oh, yes, sir. I've got some very good news. While Al was in the emergency room in Detroit, we managed to catch up on tongue depressor. Yes. And we removed all magazines from the waiting room that were less than 6 months old. Yes, sir.
Dude, you gotta love that
Yes,
Sonic the Hedgehog
I thought
soundtrack.
you'd be pleased. Yes. What's that, sir? What? Satellite?
It's one of the pods from
No, sir, I'm not saying that it's
Invasion of the Body
impossible, but-
Snatchers, the OG.
Well, I just thought after what we accomplished with the Hubble telescope and... Yes. Very well, sir. I'll book Al on the next shuttle. Yes, sir. Large pool to surface. Come in, please.
Yeah, Mr. Lodgepole.
I feel like this is the actor people got when they couldn't hire George Burns.
Big L, little O-D-G-E, little P-O-O-L-E.
Oh. My name is Marshall. Marshall Teller.
Yes, whatever. Surface, this is Lodge Pool. Can you hear me?
This is Surface. What do you want?
Al, you idiot, you sent me a code 4 in the footlocker. Actually, it's a code 5. It appears to be human.
No way.
Look, I can't worry about it now. I have a list of things the head office wants misplaced ASAP.
Shoot. Contact lenses. Boat anchors. Horseshoes. World Series tickets. Ballpoint pen caps. Seems like we never get enough of those, huh?
Pacemaker batteries.
Pacemaker batteries? Oh.
There's no room for pity in this business. Over and out.
Dang. Pacemaker batteries.
Hey, Mr. Lodgepole. Mr. Lodgepole. I was wondering if you could help me find something.
Help you find something?
We're the losers.
Briefcase.
You're
It says
lost
it's
in
for
here
the Bureau
now.
of Lost.
Indeed it is, young man. But did you hear me even utter any form of that word? Found? Are you insane?
Will you please talk to me for a second? Listen, I'm not a code 4 or a code 5. I'm a person.
Well,
Well, how come you guys are going around stealing all this junk? You're not even selling it. You're just stacking it.
Steal. When I started this job, they told me not to expect any gratitude.
Well, what do you call it then?
What do I call it? I call it helping the economy is what I call it. I'm a certified misappropriation engineer.
How do you figure you're helping the economy?
Imagine what would happen if people never lost anything. Well, they'd hang on to their old belongings until they wore out. Then they'd go and probably do something silly like have them fixed.
So what's wrong with that?
Oh, what's wrong? Nothing. Nothing if you don't mind a stagnating economy, skyrocketing unemployment, soup lines. How do you think we recovered from the stock market crash?
You mean the one when that old actor guy was president?
No, I'm talking about 1929, the big one. The one in 87 happened when Al had the flu. $8 billion the stock market lost in one single day. It was just paper losses, though. I've got them all right here.
Mr. Lodgepole, the reason I'm here is that my dad lost his briefcase yesterday.
Excellent.
Not excellent. Mr. Lodgepole, my mom gave that briefcase to my dad as a gift, and it's got some real valuable banana gook in it that Dad needs for work. He could lose his job over this.
Oh, all right. Beef. Ah, baked goods. Let's see. Braziers, breeder reactors, briefcases. Ah, this is it. Teller, right? What was the date on that?
Oh, it just happened yesterday.
Ah. Teller. Ah, here it is. Teller residence lost. One mud black imitation leather briefcase containing calculated miscellaneous papers, blah, 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 and some sort of foul-smelling substance. Number 779993-A-2. The mechanical claws take just a few seconds. Ah, here it is. Is this it?
That's it.
Well, yes, I'm afraid your briefcase is indeed lost.
But you just found it, right? I mean, here it is.
Which merely proves it's lost. It wouldn't be here if it weren't.
How do you figure?
Well, where else would it be unless it was?
What?
Lost!
Hey, I want that back!
Out of the question!
Why not? It's not gonna hurt the economy if one briefcase gets unlost. I mean, we could be talking divorce here.
Now, boys, have a look at this. It's that runt I saw at the bus station.
So you gotta love how the way in which they chose to raise the stakes. It went beyond just, oh, it's just something missing and he has to find it back. It's like, no, it's missing and I had to get it back before my parents divorce.
Scored a lug from some guy who was helping to change his tire.
Good. Keep up the good work and avoid that little twerp at all costs. Over and out.
That's where my monster claw went.
Oh, yes. Much more efficient to lose things before they reach the consumer.
Haven't you ever lost anything, Mr. Lodgepole?
Uh-huh.
Something that really meant a lot to you? Or that you worked real hard for? Or that maybe reminded you of someone far away?
I don't even know anyone far away. Except Al sometimes. I certainly wouldn't want to be reminded of him. Oh, no, I've spent the better part of my existence down here pruning back on humanity's excesses.
Tell you what, if you punch that briefcase back up here and give it to me, when I'm back in the world, I'll fill my pack with pens and sunglasses and all kind of good stuff and send it down here for you. Deal?
Huh, of course not. I couldn't possibly let you go topside. No. Not topside. There must be the slightest chance of our surface being revealed. I imagine hordes of people wandering through these peaceful halls, calling for their hair clips, moaning for loose change.
Oh, I won't tell anyone. Honest.
Nope, I'm going to have to wire the head office for instructions on this one. The only solution may be for you to be misplaced.
Misplaced?
You can be misplaced and erased. Now get up out my face. If I show you the disdain of not distaste.
The drive.
Hey.
I'll be right back. Don't you get lost just yet.
Lost socks. All those socks must go somewhere.
I'd searched the whole place. There was no way out.
Simon! Morris, I found you! Unbelievable! How'd you do it? Well, if you follow this tube right, it leads to number 7 and 8 drivers at the Eerie map. Cool place!
I just covered myself in socks until it just took me.
Where are you going?
I even made a backpack entirely out of socks. Reject.
I'm hanging!
You right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Wow. How big do you think that place is, Marshall?
Yep.
Figured the entire
She
state
was
of
totally
Indiana is actually
flattening out a
underground
straight
storage depot
jacket.
for lost stuff. Whoa. Darn. Dad's briefcase was right there. I even touched it.
And you gotta love how it's like they didn't linger on the straight jacket either. Just lady just
Postman.
you either saw it or you didn't.
He said it's some kind of late Saturday delivery. Are you expecting a package from France?
It's him.
It's who, dear?
Oh, it's that accordion I ordered from France. I'm telling him to take it back because I've decided to take up the tuba instead.
Oh.
Who's this?
My buddy. He knows everything.
Well, you have it?
What?
My rubber stamp, that's what.
Oh, maybe I do and maybe I don't.
Don't you turn your back on me. I've had that rubber stamp for years. Why, it's formed to fit the shape of my hand. I demand it back. I've never lost anything.
Tough beans, Lodgepole. See how it feels when the shoe's on the other foot?
Boom!
Shoe, that reminds me.
Drop.
I could use some mismatched shoes.
Your dad's home. Excuse me.
What's in the package, mister?
It's your father's briefcase. I'll make you a deal. Make your swap straight up.
Deal.
You don't know how much this has cost me. Years of selfless devotion. And now that Al is just...
The briefcase, Lodgepole.
Yeah, we don't care what you have to say. Just give back the thing.
Thank you, honey. It's beautiful.
You really like it? The one thing I can't replace is that banana-flavored petroleum stuff.
Oh, I meant to tell you, that project was a bust. Well, they never could get rid of the diesel aftertaste.
Huh.
Guess you won't be needing this anymore.
Hey, no fair. You got what you wanted.
Here. I've never returned anything before.
Thanks. How's it feel?
Disgusting, that's how it feels. Because of you, I've been demoted.
Sorry to hear that, Mr.
40
Lodgepole.
years in this business and it's come to this. Don't expect any grants from this. Well, I don't expect any grants, but they shouldn't expect me to run the economy. The economy's gonna fall right now.
At least got your Monster Claw back.
Lodgepole was right. My folks didn't need that briefcase after all. They didn't need their son to go down into the depths of hell to save their marriage. No, They found everything they needed right there between them. And that was something
thinks
even
that
old
was
Al
hell.
couldn't lose.
Can I give you a hand?
I've got the tire. It's a Gumbel 165 by 13 radial. Oh, boy. Is there anything else you need?
Well, let's see. Yeah, stop by the chicken farm. Take out the drainage system, okay?
Oh, no, not the drainage system.
There's no room for pity in this business, babe.
Oh, good old Dick Miller. Hey! Oh! Hey! That was like some Zatarans level stuff right there.
My name is Marshall Teller. I knew my new hometown was going to be
Alright, this is gonna
different
be
from
the
where
last
I grew up
one.
in New Jersey. But this is ridiculous. Nobody believes me. But Eerie, Indiana is the center of weirdness for the entire planet. Item. Elvis lives on my paper route.
Thank you, little paper boy.
Item. Bigfoot eats out of my trash. Item. Even man's best friend is weird. Still don't believe me? You will. Back in Jersey, Halloween was my favorite holiday. When else can a non-adult wear a disguise and roam around after dark, forcing people to give you candy for no good reason and then trash their house if they don't? But here in Erie, things are different. There's no telling who or what you might bump into around these parts. Simon and I had to be prepared for anything.
Camera. Check. Film. Check. Tape recorder. Check. Notebook. Check. Markers. Check. Swiss Army knife. Check. Map of Erie.
Checks.
Check. Signal mirror. Check. Flashlight. Check. Moist towelettes.
In case we get egged.
Bug spray.
In case we get bugged.
Clean underwear.
In case we get scared.
Garlic. Wooden stake. Holy water. Check.
Check. Check. What that should cover our major monster groups.
Time to suit up?
Affirmative.
This ought to scare any monsters.
Can't forget the video camera.
Scariest home video.
Who's running the world while we trick or treat?
It's the name of this episode.
Better test it out. Hey, it's time for the secret hand.
Hey, I'm Bill S.
Better
President
weird?
Squad.
Dead.
And I'm Ted Theodore Love.
Ready, George?
Ready anytime you are, Corby.
Oh, we were ready, all right. Ready for anything but what was about to happen. We didn't know it yet, but we were in for the scariest Halloween of all time.
Although
and we weren't
actually,
even going to
I
make
might
it
be
out of the
down
house.
for, Bill and Ted watch
Simon and I
party
were
one of
ready
these
to
days.
dive into the abyss. But first, we had to say adios to Harley, Simon's little brother. Brother, my mom was keeping an eye on him till we got back.
See ya, Harley.
You boys be careful now and be back no later than 9. Do you understand?
Yes, Mom.
Thanks again for watching my brother, Mrs. Teller.
Oh, you're welcome, Simon. Little Harley here is no trouble at all.
I don't know about that. He manages to always get me in trouble somehow. Now, listen, Harley. You do what Mrs. Teller tells you to. Understand?
I'm gonna burn down the house.
Ow! Dang it, Harley!
I'll get it. Come on, Simon. We got work to do.
Hello?
Whoa!
Yeah, here's your candy. Anybody tries to trick is gonna get nuked.
Read my lips. No more candy.
Hang on, boys. That was your father on the phone. He needs a ride home. His car died again. Stay here and watch Harley till I get back.
But, Mom, we got places to go, things to do. Make Cindy watch him.
Cindy is busy cramming for a test. She's upstairs if you need her.
But, Mom...
No, she's
Marshall,
not.
I will be back with your father as soon as I can. Until then, I need you boys to be responsible
She's
for
out the
Harley.
window
Now,
at a
whatever you
party.
do not let him out of your sight.
Yes, Mom.
Oldest cliche in the book.
We're having some fun now. Wait a minute. I got a brilliant idea.
What are we gonna do?
Harley doesn't know it yet, but he's about to make us $10,000.
He is?
Okay, here's the plan. We fake Harley here doing a little baby slapstick. You know, something stupid or weird. Get it on video, enter it on that home video show, and voila! We're on prime time. Stuff in our pockets full of 10,000 simoleons.
I like it.
I
Boys,
like it.
I want you to meet Godzilla and Mothra, my science project. I'm studying insanity in the animal kingdom.
All right.
These lizards
Be
are
right
crazy.
back.
You'd be too if you were a chameleon on day-glow-colored rocks.
That ought to get you an A for sure. Pay attention, Harley. You could learn something.
We'll save the science lesson for later. Right now, there's money to be made. Simon, you go operate camera.
Right, boss.
Hey, Harley. Would you like to hold Godzilla? Zoom in so you can't see me. Feels weird, huh? Did you ever feel a lizard before? Did you ever taste a lizard before? Marshall, no! Simon, what'd you do that for? I wasn't gonna let him swallow it.
Oh, sorry.
Well, whatever you do, just keep rolling while I find Godzilla. Here, Godzilla. Here, boy. Here, Godzilla. Here, Godzilla. Here, boy. These are my pants! Dad, get him out! Oh my God!
And not by spheroid. Think Stanley Binkerman. Right, kind of round and squishy. Okay, a trapezoid.
Oh man,
Think Danny Melman. Right, kind of square.
Did you find Mothra?
Yeah, I made it as far as my sock. Guess it could have been worse.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Maybe Simon was right. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. We decided maybe we should do something safe and mindless until my parents came home and rescued us from Harley. So we turned on the TV. Luckily, Classic was on Eerie cable. So while I hooked the camcorder up to tape the movie, Simon demobilized Harley with the old bowling ball and chain routine.
He's not going anywhere.
You be a good boy, Harley, and watch a nice mommy movie. If you get in any more trouble, mommy's gonna get you. Understand?
All right. I'm back.
Sorry about Harley. I'll get over it. Here, pass me the pop.
I wonder if lizards like popcorn.
Don't know. Worth experimenting.
The mummy's gonna come out of the TV. Try to skip it. He's got an oversized skip it on his leg. And the very best thing of all, there's a catcher on this ball.
What was that? Harley.
How? How?
Where'd he go? Harley? 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 You wait here while I search the rest of the house. Marshall, look. Uh-oh.
Dang it, Harley. What are you doing in there? You knucklehead, get out of there.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Can he even
If Harley's
hear
in the
you?
Mummy movie, then where's the...
It's really been a long time since I've seen this. Like I want to say at least a decade. The last time I think I watched this was like mid, maybe late 2000. Possibly 2010.
Go, go, go! This isn't happening! This isn't
I like that
happening!
effect.
This isn't happening!
Marshall, nuts! Get out of it!
Harley and Cindy are still in there. We gotta go in and get them.
Marshall, no! You can't go back in there! It's too dangerous! He'll just kill you, too! Those guys are so weird. Trick or treat, smell our feet, give us something good to eat.
All right. Okay, there's plenty of icky, sticky bars here for everyone. Happy Halloween. Thank you. Happy
Wait a
Halloween.
minute. This isn't even your house. You're
You're
not
live.
studying upstairs at all.
Brilliant deduction, Holmes. What are you guys doing out there? You're supposed to be in here, passing out the treats so I can study. And where's Harley? What? Oh, jeez, you scared me to death. God, didn't your mom ever tell you not to sneak up on people like that? My heart is going 90 miles an hour.
Cool costume. Hey, what
Aren't you a little bit old to be trick-or-treating?
Well, he's just a big kid.
Glam problems.
Oh, then have to. Okay, happy Halloween, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye. Happy Halloween. From now on, you guys answer the door. Understand? And where is Harley?
Harley?
Yeah, Harley. About this tall, same mom as Simon.
Well, tell you the truth. He's in the TV.
Yeah, and I'm on Pluto. Listen, from now on, you guys keep an eye on him and answer the door until Mom gets home. And no matter what, don't disturb me unless it's an emergency. Keep the door closed so the fog doesn't get in, okay?
Space, the final frontier.
Honey, any luck?
Okay, try it.
Edgar, come back inside the car. It's not a good night to be stuck on the side of the road.
Marshall, look. Poor lady. She doesn't stand a chance. Harley! Harley! Harley Schwarzenegger Holmes. You leave that poor lady alone right now, or I'm gonna come in there and blister your butt.
I love how
Hear
much they
me?
tell you about these characters without having to go into too much
he's
detail.
really
The fact that
scared
that
now.
kid's middle name is Schwarzenegger.
How'd he get in there anyhow? Does the word mega eerie
It's not even the
weirdness
last
mean
name.
anything to
Like
you?
they just wanted to name the kid Schwarzenegger.
Check it out. Teeth marks. Yep, it's Harley, all right. The teeth marks match where he bit me last time I had to babysit.
Who is it?
Trick or treat.
Just a minute. Remember Dead End Kids Plan 39?
Did you just say Plan 39?
Hey, duct tape for brains.
Like 5 episodes in, they already have like a book of extensive plans that they've memorized. These kids just had more time for this kind of stuff before the internet.
Trick or treat.
Sorry, I'm out of candy.
Okay. You know what you're doing here,
Wow,
Joe.
wow.
Joe, you know what you're doing, Joe.
Oh, Edgar. Doesn't this remind you of that time we drove
That was
all
like
the
very
way to
suggestive moment after very
just to
suggestive
see
moment.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Oh, well. We never did see that movie.
No, never did.
I don't have any candy.
What I wouldn't do for a dozen eggs right now.
Edgar, shut up and kiss me.
Bro, there's kids.
Oh, that's it. No, that's it.
Honey, what are you doing?
Nobody does that to Edgar Teller.
I'm married to a shark.
Show yourselves, you cowards!
Honey!
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'd like to see you try that again.
Edgar, are you okay? Ready. Got you covered, partner. Wait. What? What if there's some kind of curse for unwrapping a mummy?
I just want to peek. Besides, if there is a curse, it can't be worse than what our parents are gonna do to us when they find out we traded Harley for King Tut Breath here. It's Boris von Orloff. You're an actor.
Actor, Sir Boris von Orloff, international star of stage and screen.
You're also dead.
Dead? Really? For how long?
About 50 years.
You know, I thought I remembered dying. Had some bad shellfish one night. Next morning, I was reincarnated in one of my most memorable roles.
Bloody revenge of the mummy's curse.
Classic, yes, classic. Been stuck in that role ever since. Of course, I always knew my memory would live on in my films, but this is ridiculous.
Of course. He's not a real mummy. He's an actor.
I've been kidnapped by geniuses.
Sorry about your head.
Wow. Never thought I'd see a mummy, a dead person, and a movie star all in one day.
All in one guy.
Where am I anyway?
A little town called Eerie, Indiana. Better known as Weirdness Central.
Quaint. Now tell me, how did I come to be in this dreary little corner of the universe? And what's more important, how do I get out of here?
That's a good question. I have some ideas. But first we gotta get you out of this chair.
Heavens to Murgatroyd, what is that detestable little yard ape doing in my movie? He's ruining it.
You should see what he does to my bedroom.
What did you say this
Just
projector in a
that
bottle is called?
mischievous
Television.
smile.
Truly dreadful invention. I do hope it never catches on.
Maybe the videotape has some answers.
Laugh.
The video camera's been recording everything. If I rewind it, I should be able to see what happened. If we reproduce exactly what Harley did, I should be able to switch you back. Charlie was standing in front of the video camera, watching the Mummy movie. And when he bit down on the remote control, he caused some kind of video feedback time warp zapping thing.
Of course.
Science
Why didn't
babble,
I
science
think of
babble,
that?
science
Simon, quick!
babble.
Pull up that chair. Mom and Dad will be home any minute. Okay, Simon. When I give you the word, shove the remote in Mr. Orloff's mouth. But Boris, don't bite down till I say so.
Look, I've been thinking, maybe I was a bit harsh in judging your fine little metropolis. Maybe we should postpone this zapping thing you were talking about. I could use a little vacation. Being in that musty old Mummy movie all those years, well, it can be a bit tedious, you know, all that foot shuffling and moaning and such. Not to mention the fact that I haven't had a chance to visit the little boy's room in 50 years.
Thanks, Simon. Remember, Boris, don't bite down till I say so. Better hurry up. The movie's almost over.
Stop him! He's a monster! Get me back in there before he wipes out my entire career.
The cable box! The channel change. What are we gonna do?
Why do I have the feeling this is not a good thing?
Now what?
Marshall, quit goofing around with your friends and answer at the door.
Who was that?
Your worst nightmare. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Find the right channel and fast.
Tell me, reality.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Oh, no! Anything but them.
Mom and Dad. And
Must
they're in
not
a
be
bad
living right.
mood.
Anything's liable to happen.
So many channels, so little to watch.
Shut up! That's it. That's it. Back up.
I almost missed the house in this fog.
How do you suppose this got up there?
Now, just bite it now. You probably could have bit it as soon as you put it in your mouth and first. I don't know why I told you to wait.
Hi, boys. Sorry we took so long. We got lost in the fog.
Some kindergartners egged the car. Well, I was waiting for your mother to jumpstart me. It's the last time I go out on Halloween without any candy.
Did little Harley give you any trouble?
Harley? Trouble?
But I'm still weirded out that the mom was like, yeah, let's make
Saw it
out.
here.
And even though we
Anything good on the
very
old boob
clearly
tube?
see that there are kids outside our vehicle.
want to know.
I'm an actor.
Simon and I never did go out that Halloween night. We had enough adventure for 10 men right there in my own living room. We did learn 3 things, though. Never trust a 6-year-old, never bite a remote control, and never leave videotape evidence lying around where your parents might find it. As for Sir Boris von Orloff, he finally got that vacation he was looking for.
On CG screen. Alright, y'all. That was the first 5 episodes of Indiana. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, it's yeah. This weekend is that actress. Like, just the fact that that's all she had to do all her entire just scream and just act horrified in everything you see, including this small child. Because children can be terrifying. Yeah, so yeah, that was Eerie, Indiana. I'm probably gonna watch I don't know, try and watch at least up to 10 more episodes before the month is through or whatever. But this Saturday, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and stream. I've been wanting to do this for the longest time. It's a show I used to watch called Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, and I'm gonna go ahead and make it part of my. I'm gonna call it Superhuman Samurai Saturdays. You know, and if I miss a Saturday, but I can pull up a Sunday, then it's gonna be a Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad Sunday, fun day. You know, either way, I'm just coming up with stuff, and just having a good time out here, and I'll get to some game streams at some point this week. Most likely tomorrow. I'll do a gaming stream tomorrow evening, and I don't know, we'll just play it by ear, man. I'm still getting used to internet, and even after all these years. But real quick, just want to give you a preview. Well, basically the intro and first couple minutes. Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. If it's something you think you might be into, check out. You know, join me on this Saturday watch party. But first, here's the little taste. And then we'll hop into
Khan lives inside computer circuits. With the help of Malcolm Brink, he creates megavirus monsters to attack electronic systems. Meanwhile, a freak accident turns Sam Collins into Servo. His friends join forces in their samurais attack vehicles. Together, they transform into the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Superhuman Samurai. Superhuman Samurai. They're gonna amp it up. Kick some gigabutt. They're gonna rip it up. Our hero always makes the cut. Superhuman Samurai. Superhuman Samurai.
My two favorite things in life. Eating and hitting things.
And Sydney. Shh. Hey, don't worry. When she's at the computer, she's totally focused. Watch. Sydney, there's a brain-sucking alien bursting out of your chest.
Oh, no thanks. I ate before I came.
I rest my case.
Well, don't broadcast it, okay?
Sam Collins, this computer of yours is a major piece of junk. Digital Barney watches have more power. How am I supposed to mix our band's demo reel when this toaster can't even hold the home studio software? Oh, hi, Tanker. When did you get here?
Before you.
Well, anyway, about our demo tape?
Look, before we start talking about demos, which leads to record deals, Swiss bank accounts, limos, we just gotta remember why we got into rock and roll in the first place.
Girls?
Exactly. And in my case, Jennifer Doyle. A grade A, high voltage, major source of spectator slowing.
So how are you gonna impress Jennifer with your hot licks when we don't even have a whole band yet?
Yeah, we got you on guitar, Tanker on drums, and me on keyboards. What's missing from this picture?
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for reminding me. Oh, Av.
Oh, you called a wise one?
Yeah, well, I was wondering, I heard your brother was an industrial strength bass player. Would he be willing to...
Loan you his car?
No.
Electroplate his gym socks?
No.
Suck a rat through a straw?
No, Amp, just join our band.
What an odd request, but I'll ask him. Oh, don't drink my science project, okay?
Stay. You're right. What are the chances of Jennifer going out with a flashy, talented, silver-tongued charmer like me if we don't have a band together?
136.9 to 1. It's a fact.
Sydney, where do you come up with these statistics?
From the dating probability tables in the Keen Teen magazine.
Well, better luck next time, amigo.
I'll ask Jennifer out. You'll see. Just gotta get her phone number first.
It's unlisted, Sam, remember? You looked in every phone book.
And database.
I'll get her phone number. Watch and learn, little Nettie.
Hi, Mrs. Starkey. Hello? Mrs. Starkey.
Oh, hi, Jennifer. Hi, Ellie.
Hi. What are you reading?
Latest issue of my biker magazine. There's a great article in here about early Harley Davidsons. Did you know their first model only had a 2-horsepower engine?
Gee, no.
Yep, and they only made 11 of them.
Mrs. Starkey, you're not really into motorcycles, are you?
Bite your tongue, child. I've had my behind parked on a cycle since I was your age.
You mean that's your Harley in the faculty parking lot?
You bet your booties. 1990 Fat Boy with a 59 horsepower, 4-stroke V-twin engine, 628 pounds of romping, stomping, road-chewing machinery.
And you mean you actually ride that to the grocery store and everything?
I think you two cheerleaders need to get out more. Especially you, Yoli. Just because your dad's the principal doesn't mean you have to listen to Barry Manilow.
Who?
Never mind. What did you want?
Oh, can I have one of those ink pens, please?
Yep, that'll be $1. Thanks. Have a day.
Right. What are you drawing?
Oh, Jennifer, I was just, doodling.
Listen, would you mind taking notes for me in history tomorrow? I've got to go to a booster club meeting.
No problem. Boosters. Oh, the guys who boost football attendance by bending back little freshman fingers, right?
I'm right. Well, bye, Malcolm.
Oh, wait, here. For you.
Oh, thanks.
Yes. First you hook 'em, then you reel 'em in.
Oh, hi, Mr. Starkey. Don't you look beautiful today?
No free chips.
Dang, I tried.
On second thought, I really like the beautiful part. Have a toothpick.
Much better, please.
So, you see Jennifer?
No.
Malcolm! Old buddy, old pal. Have you seen Jennifer?
As a matter of fact, she just left to frame one of my drawings.
In your case, they should hang the artist, not the picture.
Oh, it's you, Kanker. I didn't recognize you without a ton of food stuffed in your mouth.
Ah, children. No racist. Keep fighting.
I actually really think the actor that plays the antagonist.
Forget about Malcolm. Target in sight.
the anti-bully.
Hark, a woman looking for a little magic in her life?
What?
Play along. Houdini might be watching. Sit down. Okay, young lady, pick a number.
Okay.
Got it? Okay, here. Write it down. Okay. Add 1,000.
Okay.
And reverse it, and subtract the year.
As this
And add your phone number.
My phone number?
Yeah, it makes the trick harder.
Okay.
Now divide it by 2.
Like the vast majority
And your number is 42.
175.
Only off by 3. Oh, well, I'm still gonna wait for it.
Sorry about the trick, Sam. I gotta get to class.
It's okay. I've learned to live with disappointment. I do.
But yeah, so this is I'm gonna go ahead and pause it there because we need to use some BS tactic to get with it, and we're getting close to almost halfway through the episode. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it there. Really appreciate y'all tuning in here. You know, hope y'all enjoyed the episodes of Eerie, Indiana. You know, maybe you never even heard of the show before. You know, and it's like, oh, this is new to me, and this is actually a pretty cool show. If only that guy would shut the fuck up and let me enjoy it. Whatever, you know, you can find it on YouTube. You know, it's on YouTube Premium for free. You know, and I'm sure there's some other streaming options you can find it. Whatever. But yeah. And then this Saturday, gonna try and watch some Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and shut the F up, and we're going to skip over to Chief Doomsdays. Oh, no, hold on. Let's see. Head over to his stream. See if I do this right. And if so, thanks for tuning in and have a good night. Yeah, I did that wrong. Okay, all right, let's try that again. Mulligan. I think like I don't have to actually do the... Oh. Rad. I totally tried to send a rad to your chat, bro. Jeez. Okay. Third time's the charm. There we go. Y'all take care. Have a good night. Oh yeah, no, right now.